late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Well, some of you guys probably already know about this one, because I already announced it yesterday in the video. And also, was that last night? Yeah, that was last night when I posted that. If you guys don't know by now, the Bummy James song is gone. It was erased in the cataclysm of 2025 on Franchise Sports TV. Yeah, most of my, not all of my videos, because all of my videos are on a different hard drive. I was smart enough to do that. But some of my videos, like the one I was planning on releasing at the end of the season, a special edition, was erased, including the Bummy James song, Trash song. The whole Bum James LP was destroyed. It's gone now. But I think I might found a way to bring back the Bummy James song without re-recording it. I think I found it. So there is good news. So the Bummy James song will return in the time being. But there was one little piece of information I forgot to even express my thoughts about. And Nick Wrong, man. They say he's Nick Wright, but we call him Nick Wrong because he's always wrong about everything with his badass takes. I thought Max Kellerman takes were bad, but no, this guy takes the cake when it comes to bad takes. So we all know the Cleveland Cavaliers, the number one seed in the East, has been eliminated from the playoffs since Tuesday, I think it has been now. Yeah, it's been a couple of days now. I lost track. All these other people going into Game 6 and Game 7s. But, yeah. Many people thought the Cavs would get back to the finals. Many people were hoping the Cavs would get back to the finals, despite one who we shall not mention right now. Despite him, because that was the last time the Cavs ever been back to the finals since he was on the team, and that did not happen. But Nick Wright, being the disciple of LaFraud that he is, the agent that he is, I can't even call him a double agent because he ain't doubling in nothing. And he already admitted that he is a agent for a clutch. Some of you guys call it clutch sports or unclutch sports. He says the door may be open in Cleveland for LeBron to come back. And we all know how laughable that is. I wish I had a clip of Kawhi laughing, but I think I lost that too. I gotta find it somewhere. It might be on one of these hard drives somewhere. But we all know how laughable that is. First things first. Take a couple of things out of that statement. For one, Nick Wrong, Cleveland do not need LeBron no more. They especially don't need a 40-year-old, 41-year-old LeBron anymore. No, they do not. No, they do not. They don't need you. They don't, I should say Nick Wrong. They don't need him. Don't want him at all. They can care less about him. He's way out of his prime. Some people, they still think he's in his prime. I don't know. Whatever. Two, why would Cleveland even want him? Knowing what we know about this guy now. He plays Statue of Liberty on defense. Offensively, last year he had the worst plus-minus ratio, I think, of all players. He does not contribute anything to the game except for himself. It's very selfish basketball. Cleveland don't need that. They need to find a different way to exercise their demons, especially Donovan Mitchell, because I'm starting to think, and this will be my video later on, I'm starting to think some of these players who move around so much, they need to look inward towards themselves. And Donovan Mitchell is one of those people that needs to look inward because you was on Utah, right? You was on a Utah Jazz. They was the number 1 seed. I think it was the 2021 season. They lost in, was it 7 or 6 games to the Clippers, who didn't even have Kawhi Leonard for the last few games of that series because he, I guess, tore his ACL. So, this failure there. And I think even the next year, there was a top seed. I don't think there was a number 1 seed, but I think there was a top seed. They might have been 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, but they lost in the first round. I think that was Donovan Mitchell's last year on Utah. They lost in the first round to, I think, Dallas Mavericks. And then after that, he was shipped to Cleveland. And I think his first year in Cleveland, I think they got to the first round, but they lost in 5 to the New York Knicks. And then they played again last year. Lost in 5 to the Boston Celtics. I don't think Donovan Mitchell playing that. So I think he was hurt. And then again this year, losing in 5. People like him and Giannis need to look inward. But that's the last thing Donovan Mitchell need is LeBron coming to the team. That won't help at all. LeBron does nothing for anyone anymore. What Nick Ron should have said, well, we all know he ain't going to say this, but what Nick Ron should have said, LeBron need to go retire. You need to go hang it up. Yeah, I know some people are, he don't need to retire, but he do need to leave the Lakers. No, he needs to retire, period. Get the hell up out of the NBA. His services are no longer needed. He's worth more. He's, what's to say? He's more of a problem than what he is worth. Ooh. Now, if I was White saying that, you may ever think I'm not even going to go there. But yeah, he's more a problem than what he is worth. That's what LeBron brings. This past year was more drama than anything. He's doing side quests. Shoot, the side quests have been starting to become the main mission. He's getting into it with rappers. Stephen A. Smith, trying to punk Stephen A. Smith. All kinds of other stuff. Doing world tours on Pat McAfee. He's a distraction. He's not worried about playing basketball no more. I think Jeff Teague was the one who said he don't really take it serious anymore. All right, if he's not taking it serious, then get the hell up out of the league. Or you only be in the league so your son can stay in the league. Why is everything surrounding this family has to be held by a crutch? But no, he should not return to Cleveland. I always say this because someone asked me the other day about this, about a particular female. And I said, no, not going back to her. What's done is done. What's in the past is in the past. It's over. It's done. I do admit. So all I gotta say about her. But other things attaining to her are not ideal for me. It just will never work. I think too much time has passed anyway. But that's how I feel about this whole, with LeBron going back to Cleveland. I know that's been always the top of the discussion ever since he's left Cleveland. Every offseason, maybe LeBron go back to... No, what's done is done. It's over. The relationship is over. It's done. Moved on already. I should have never said that. Now I'm triggered. Now I'm thinking about it. Well, anyways, I ain't gonna think about her like that. Well, like I said, what's done is done. And it's almost the same thing with LeBron and the NBA. It's over, man. Go sit down somewhere. Go enjoy your riches somewhere, man. The league don't need... These playoffs alone are a testament to not needing players like LeBron, Stephen Curry, or even KD anymore. The NBA does not need any of these players to carry on. So far, I think you can talk to most people, they have enjoyed the playoffs so far, especially these damn Knicks fans. You're going crazy right now. But you look at what possibly could be the Final Four. You have the Knicks and Pacers. Now, that was a classic premier matchup in the 90s. But you have that back. The city of New York is going crazy. And then on the other side, you might have possibly had Minnesota versus either OKC and Denver. Not the most glamorous of cities, Minneapolis, Oklahoma City, and Denver. But you have players like Anthony Edwards, Nikola Jokic, and then Shai Gilgeous. You don't need to drag old-ass LeBron and old-ass KD and banged-up Steph Curry to have a thrilling playoffs. We don't need that. They seem like they keep trying to bring these guys along. We don't need that. We got new blood out here. Last year was a testament to that. 2023 was a testament to that, even though they tried to drag LeBron to the finals, but it didn't work. He did have Steph Curry in 2022, but I think most Warrior fans and some NBA fans enjoy that. The year before that, 2021, you had two small market teams in the finals. You didn't have a big name, Giannis versus Chris Paul and Devin Booker, but you had two small market teams in the finals. And both cities, from what I know from firsthand experience, were absolutely crazy that their teams are in the finals. First time for the Suns, first time being in the finals since 93, and the Bucks being in the finals since 74. Damn. But those two cities were thrilled. I know by experience because I was there for both of them around the time of the finals. But yeah, this whole LeBron going back to Cleveland, no. Cavs don't need him. They need to find a way to exercise their own demons. And LeBron is not the answer. Nick, wrong. You just be talking out of your ass because you're getting paid to talk out of your ass. And everything you ever say was wrong. It ain't never right. Should petition his name to be changed to Nick Wrong instead of Wright. I can't even say a clock is right 2 times a day. In this case, Nick Wrong is never right 2 times a day. Just sprouting at the mouth for his king. But anyways, yeah, this whole LeBron thing needs to end. I'm sorry to his weirdo fan base, but this has to end. I think they say he's coming back for another season. It's just like, oh my goodness. Here's another season of freaking debauchery, goofballness, and just all kinds of treachery going on. And who knows where he ends up. I don't know if he's coming back to the Lakers. I have many Laker fans on this channel who are just praying every night on their hands and knees, praying that LeBron leaves LA somehow, some way. Just get the hell up out of LA. But anyways, I'm done.